And then you would see a just one song. What we didn't say, bra and tawantawa, a hold your abba. And then edition of a tree, I do see a bra or how abba, Jimfi Muya, Safu Muna, edition of the called the New Testament or bra and tawantawa, hold your a buy a swan for no a breast or bra is Christo if you more and check away. Answer me about Queen in Cranumi, Kuti and me in free Columbus church singing band.
Worship,
Jeda singing band for us one free him or more ato a de amaye. And I after young Konami Queen Mabeda for I know more about discussing young Sabbath school edition and trade. And then Radiadum, yes, I know what I say about who you a year Pastor Derek do or no, and a year the senior pastor, and that's why also for a Prince of Peace, Ghanaian SDA Church, Columbus, and a Greater Cleveland Church, and as well Cleveland Church. Pastor Moakwaba, but I said, Bibia Wakodi, Yada, I say, Yo, Ura, Kwame, Yabua, and so we more, also the boy, Chido, Ura, Kwame Moakwaba. Yeah, Pastor. So you have a good day. I'm a darling. Edda Mike, you also more, and so a high, and then also a wage the better, a bomb of it. And I have this Edda Pabna watcher, and so in the carbon nafi, and then Yako ya dig deep into our Sabbath school lesson. Now, answer the Bako and Crony Bemma Ura Kwame, Yabua Bompire, am I?
Pamcho my mom pie. Yenaja was read us. So I mean, when I say me was from Peru, Uncle Pong, dear. This was a man from my boy, Jenny, a chief in our use with him. Amen.
Say, medical kind, and then you were despair at Johnson. Profocus and opportunity say when conflict arise, but Brian Tower and D. Abba. Your memory test may be every. Galantis for my 18 years at Chimu Eduno and Sonny Eduno Watry was say, what boy na esu ewo Yesu Christo mu. Na yeni Juni ni yeni Hilani, yeni Aqua and yeni Odeshi, yeni Bema and yeni Oba, yeni na ye crow ewo Yesu Christo mu. Ene yebe ko na fe yashe ye disuen. Adiba kwa mama ye hunu ye ntiase and say, Adiba kwa din na very difficult to solve. They say, wo community and I say Christo mu na entawantawa di aba, and a kwine be faso asolve. It is very difficult, and I say yana din say be solve. And then this one, a tree yardness in Tawantawa Dua, a by strap for the bresso. Now for Yash, a choir almost me a fast so a sovo or how lean and I say, in Tawantawa dear, a by dinner. And it's enough. We did my better for as a panel, a baha, and ye better get deep into the lesson. Yash this year. Yes, you bet me, sweep, say, Bear, where you suffer, where you feel, where you community moon. So how be Sabbath? You bet me as solve. And until you better share edition as this one I do was say a Busuya Adrian Che, a Busuya Adrian Che Ahodo, and I say ethnic prejudice. Pastor Derek, as you are for now, yes, we jaw or you say, oh, how Kakra started by although say from the Pentecost day, no, they were all one, but calling you Kakra, Nipa doors, and your master sign. Additional banner, additional person on the Sunday's lesson.
So for me, that's it. Let say, baby, I'm sure see every memory test, you know. Galatians chapter 3, verse 27 and 28, you know. Now, or can you maybe the foundation for question I will say. And so say, ye boy so yes more. A can you boom? Na can you boom no or mark distinctions I hold your baby and sir. Now, you have racial distinctions, or say Greek ni honum and a Jew ni honum. Then, or can be a related to social status, and as a obiti bread, obinia qua, and a obinia this year. And or saka be say gender distinction, say male ni ho and a female any home. We say a unity in diversity was and working. Say, ye be Christopher. Name ye Jew near means I don't cease to be a Jew because I'm a Christian. I'm still Jewish.
I see.
And I say me a Greek in Israel. I'm still means that who you Greek in say me a Santinia na ye bome so a me ndane me ye another 10 ena me ye fantini so a me ye fantini me uska me usemu ye ena say makɔ school but the person can say nkwagye mu no ye transcend saa nneɛma no nyinaa yesu gye a we can still maintain saa nneɛma wɔ yɛ because ɛnsesa but we can transcend saa nneɛma no nyinaa ne ayɛ baako a ɛyɛ very important nti no sɛ fantini wɔ hɔ na santini wɔ hɔ no mu a but adeɛ baako a adesua no lead to Sunday ne sɛ baby a saa differences wey say once no there is potential for conflict especially say growth say eba baby a nyini baby a no na ma complexities set in na kosiada de no hwemu a adesua no nyina no egina Acts chapter 6 no na Acts chapter 6 no I will draw out some key things e be very obvious over a text na wo e be so hard man you have to look at the text carefully and sana about we be said in those days when the number of the disciples was multiplying, there arose a complaint against the Hebrews by the Hellenists because their widows were neglected in the daily distribution. Now yehu kom you know yehu omo a additionally from say omo ye Jewfo and a Hellenfo and a Hellenist. Difference when we say Jewfo ne omo na omo ye Jewfo a omo te Palestine. And now omo ka sa either so omo ka Hebrew and also moka Aramaic. And your Hellenist wants a Jew for woman eche die boni brand say diaspora. A Jason said only a Jew for Monte Palestine Monte Vasa Ghanaian or Tuakochna Bia French. Na until a French for Casa. The Jew for Moka Greek Casa. And you know, normally no about say what happens they say omo tu kwan free Palestine Kochna ehie no omo gine du baby ano mo se baby ye du ide bia enche bia no ye be ye mre ye be wu ye be we se ya na efa babak obom kro ti omo ba ho no ma ho na mo be sa no mbe wu ene ba sa nso an normally no mema ni wujamba no ti mema ni wujamba na emana ba be ye helpless widows enti eno situation na ye wo widows wo ho no mo a omo ye helpless enti no I was say ye mom baby na adesua no kan ni ti ho asem de wo ne say ye mom ne ma wo so mo nya duane wo so mo nya wo hwe sanctuary na omo ana mo ko sanctuary no na week bia ni provide food in the share for the okay and the daily distribution dey bia but omo enya bi na ye hwe baby wo adesua be miensa enye obvious but me person ye draw out and say one omo esuafo no eche say akos no omutu ho anamo efa de esuafo no anka say eyampa say yemo discriminate against them and na say nyampa once a problem no omo ye say yentu anamo na yemfe solution eye obvious the woman a enye obvious a eye dangerous ne say uhwe Greek kasa or de ejina homa say omo complaining na sa Greek kasa no actually say grumbling obi grumble and now say whispering and now say discontent and namase do hwe de komu na nya say ye kosuafo no direct say but na ye ni namase a ye keka na we mu ye jaye na we mu kwa no isan say me no minfree asantime mu na bia me free bonti no na so penyimfo no bibia ba na dia ma asantofo bonofo no de na ene no namase na eyade a very dangerous to unity because say opese unity ba bibia na de penyimfo susi asafoni enti no say bibi cause na senya talk to the person in charge say yesofo aso penyi and na ko penyi bia but e ba say en namase a very dangerous to the bia emra so le krambo na asewi enti ene one thing na a woman was a bra unity no ye share so wom there is another thing a sound so foster unity test na kan wase ma me pese e hwe ne last no na ka unity in diversity unity in diversity no say obian play ni role here so for enye asafoni mu no obia wo ni role wo so play na obia nya careful say je nya media share ne nsa no obe concentrate no aye saade no esuafo na nka say well this is problem abantino yemumfa ba ye na enso esuafo no dey bi enuanom nyame ama ye ministry na saa ministry anyame dey ama ye no ye ntumi mfa nkoto baabi na ye nkoye aduane e wo se omo anka se omo underestimate saa de no and omo anka se ye hwe widows no ye buna bomfia it no say ministry differences by differences no it doesn't mean say obi ya bomfia but omo ka se enuanom ye hwe de nyame dey ama ye no na ye mpe other people nso a omo nso ye capable na omo nso mehwe eno so it one of the things that was mentioned so say asori mpanyinfo ene sofo nyame amomo unique thing na owo so mo hwe no mo ye e was so mo concentrate ministry of the word because no na bua ma asafo no feed wo mo spiritually na wo bom paya mo no sa de ma no but you need to also take care of the other things it omo ka say mo hwe so na omonye and another thing that test you know so I can't want to say omo pay wo mo so nyabe you know it may be very interesting because eba asafumu a na we dey degree na we dey doctor na we dey yenye say esuafo na nyesa omo si yempe obi a oso nyame because asafo mu badwu a chi se nyame suro ade we nipa oso nyame obi oso nyame wonye yiyi mu obi mu se o se di we dey ma no e o se di we dey ma no eti me e kwa no ana me summarize no munsam num se ota asafo na asafo ne bekuro ti ota asafo no na asafo ne bekuro munsam strategy we akode we asafo ne se yemma yenyi omoni emfree ministry ne so na yemfa aduane sem distracted the church also for because me asafo bi a egu o Dallas na asafo ne egu o Dallas no asafo ba ko na mu chiemienu na mo se yenche japade ni na mu ti egu mo kan sa no na court enti court no na court no egima one party na esan se court nti obia the evidence ba na mo se the ma problem ni sha se nyina se omo ye potluck na omo ye potluck no na ba mo e bi ti aso panyin chen na omo twitwa ham aye e broke down na omo se ham e de ma aso panyin no na de so ese ham e de ma akora na o tene chen no enti no o sha se so o grambo na so panyin chia na ye den na no asumesi wo servo no we say enti ehihase free break go back be a court asafo no emuche eduaniti and that is the power of grumbling and you know lessons I am from say unity dia BBC among me nyu let's talk to the appropriate courts afin so one way dey show mo nsa no me mfa yiyimu emba nyame asafo so ye Greek ni so ye Jew ni Asante ni Ebono ni so wa ko school so unko school so wa bon so ni ma dey say ye tie bia no we should be treated fairly and equally.
In fact, many of the points I was raising are kind of actually might be see a semi obi kind or Ghana. As a you can say Ghana dear so unika yenyo elder. Was it opa? They are shadasha elders or more Ghana in Bia or Cat. Zoka pass a very elder or Ghana. But you know, that's just by the way. That means our social status should not even determine say enunti yemfa position we say yemma. I like the way Peter Mo handle issue. One can say yempa obi a experience, yempa obi a ska, yempa obi a medical field or a catering more in yemfa nations name the Yakupon is true whom the uncle and one pastor made us see if I
and also for them, I'm going to say, sir, wisdom now almost ready so long, and also related to practical knowledge. Actually, say, BBC as a friend, as a penny paid anymore. Within almost what you have been so long, you also look at Obi or war at Domachedia a year in line with whatever the award renders. The first prerequisite they say was when you but within almost when you have been so be a health, or be you say, then you put those places in the internet, right?
Did I say that I'm watching?
So for side that's be very they say well the side is so see actually much and like I they come on and say say traba a year there a high ye Ghana 42 if you say on say emra sa so hunu ne ekoso no a say so mu yi nipa say sa wo mu eni animu no mo wa ahiafo some kai e be free I was say they recommended 7 disciples, all of them from Greek-speaking heritage. Because the true term be maybe a true sasa for mu crying in penny for you may be Koswa. Yes, we might be a beer. Sad travel for Nkwa, and not be sad travel with Nkwa. But on the count, I say, Saffron war, good reputation, full of Holy Spirit. To Yankupon war, any power we war. In this Asafun, maybe ye, said you may be nominated committee draw, ye pebi, and as a penny for be non coyeduma. Like as Argentina, when the women free one tribe on coil. Yama Hong Kong quiet, what they name any public year, must I read Greek for among players I can, was 7 of them, they are all Greek heritage. The engineer is a for number moon, as a young point more, and Yana. The assessor, Emma Yankupon one na adwuma na yɛ dia one ne nim ɔmo a ɔmbetumi ayɛ ɛna di kɔfɔ nso so no yɛsɛ sɛ nya prapra nko a ɛne mo adwuma mo hwɛ asafo no na ɔmo a ɔmo hia mboa no da biara da mo ntwema dwensi abanyifo so ne mo asafo
Meda mo ano asipa yi adisua me yɛmu sɛ tribal issues about the early church no nyakopon nam ne mo kokon so boa ma esuafo no fan kwan paso solve this issue, which is very important. I know a tribal issue you can call the Tosumile, you try this one, so say the conversion of the Gentiles. That somewhat, and this one Bena, this one person whom I was
the convention of the some for and sacri,
my mom
and sacri. Said yes, so for the can be we and Yamasuma Casano said, and I said, Yabam Sum is here when Yamasum ye. Yame efa ubia usufre yame fa ubia odi na kuma nyina ehwehwe na adesua no se di kan man igina wo wura bia na efa Cornelius na okenkan as 10:1 na bana na wo kire unipasu na Cornelius ye me kenkan na ni gemo ba gine no che se wo ye obi a na wo ya doye wo obi a na nyam suro boni mu empo na oni ni fipam fo nyina anything yamiachi. Okay, now okay, sorry na the sorry ni na say it's no need Juni. It's no need Juni. Very important, no need Juni. But Saturday so na a uniform being say and kanji no e bi fo nko adia. Enu ti na decision de man say amanamam fo sakra no. Enti ye den na amanamam fo be nya sakra. Na me di kan ka say nyame decision say nyame nyi mo. Nyame ebie kwan ama bia o hwehwe no whether Jew Gentile others we Ghana ni we US ni ba bia wo bia wo de wakon bi nyame etio na addition the background story na addition de man dey say Cornelius ya ye kan isan se usuru nyame ni ade ntina o si nyame yi kire sabe fisuma siafo no anase yufo be hu se amama mu fo so no nkwaje ye wo dia na yi kire nyame yi kire no nyame yi kire ne se onsoma nko hwe Peter e wo yopa wo kan adesua no na the very interesting e ya wo mu se ebra osoma nipa na wo e kona e nyame yi kire e kire Peter so se nipa bi ba wo nten na before se nyame yi sa nyame yi wo se nyame wo enema huti ene de hunti e Christopher nema de si yedi nema de si yedi esanse na on gifo no edisa ne ma no so pa no person de fi e kan hunti no sa ne ma ni na kan na enu no nyame gina so di yi kire bi kire Peter Sabre no o ma edisan kire sa na kan so kire se o ma emuwa ahoro a o hunti se be muwa yindi a wo ba bi mu di kan Leviticus 11 muwa na wo mu no a yindi ni nyina no agobo bodi wo hono eno ni nyame yi kire nyame yi kire no ke kan o si Peter ye no si sane ma wedi e bi nkire mi ni bida nyame se community so we just say by sa anti ebra yes no ene nyame yi kire no se nipa mi e ba wo nchen abefa wo de wakọ onua so masi so nti de na addition e kire nyina no se dan ne ma na e yi kire na e ya kire Peter ba Peter kun se nyame nyinyi
o tinanye se nam ho asem
enye nam ho asem o ke kan addition no ba wo se pebebre no akisofo aya addition Bible pebebre na bebre abi se eye nam ho asem ba addition che se nye nam ho asem ne mo ni nyame twina dwena so se amamamfo no o munye Israelfo o munyina nyame o munti na Yesu be wuye Yesu amebu amajufo kwani mo uma ubia wo hwehwe no ode na koma nyina ahwehwe no nti wo kan ayi a o di free as 10 or 34 as 10:34 and 35 mama kin kan gra o si na Petro buana no kan say buena no kan say no kware mi hunu say onyankopon nhwe onipa anim na emom oman biara mu die osuro no na woyo adetene no opese oje no etinye nyame enhwe nipa mu nyame nche da nyi petikro be pekwira people bia o se gwemu ne kwaje ye omde na emom obia o de na koma ehwehwe nyame no nyame ebeje no enti adesua ne de mai wo ha ne se etese etimi ebie yapono etimi bie yensem akisofo na yehunu obia say everybody is equal at the foot of the cross. Say the shanga kra the mind tofa nyina the mind wo amanamamu for nsakra no
me say bibisa o de yemfa disua imra for mu ye de ba ya setre mu a say so na yensin treat wo mu a yehu wo say omo ne yengidie enye pe say we no hwe Paul mu a wo hwe Peter mu a na omo attitude toward Gentiles was so different so omo de omayra. But not knowing say even among the Gentiles no you be Nyankopon kwa ni kuno mu a Nyankopon eye nsuade mu de a kire said yes wo mu ani wo gidie because many a times say na you find say we dey oni me kwa sorry kro a we mu de omayra say na sa for yen fa so ni wo emulate
wouldn't say maybe me for that transaction can say a brand is any we nyina ko so de ntia na ma ju for no a dwe say amama for na ire ni nyina agina twetwita so enti to be bia ya nye careful say you say bibia ye kan a betimi aka say bia we hu no kware no amazing wo Bible so enye seseye mu say twetwita no Yesu Kristo be wu ye no kan say twetwita o no twetwita o kwaje ye nyina de period. But not only nyanya santiase no it could happen say enema bo habi timi asafo no anase dito bo bitimi dia ni esiso e wo bra enye no ene die kwaje pa be mai sana koso sabre no mo ni omani si niema bia omfo se no ene kwaje fi mbaba ba na Yesu ananya me paso wo yiche o se sana mo ni nyina wo ho ne mo kwaje pa de ene se wo hu Yesu Kristo na do mabatan.
You say Peter Crown na din man is obedient Gentile for that to know. That was a big issue. I think say Nyankopon na no so e ma sa no kre no e be dey ma esua for na for mu embrace Gentiles no. In its episode could be e ka mo asa dey e beto as.
Yeah, say we are there we are na very critical to the mission of the church. Because on some time we say now no Bikidi said na a bridge I was as for the cross and son of Paul cried to me in the human na a idea a true God himself to give Peter a dream. Yamena kasa na intervene here. Because can kind Acts chapter 1 verse 8 Jesus mo beji me wadanse here na okan ye mu Yesu mishi na osi mamu nko bebi amunko Israel nyanko aga no osi mu wi a Judea and no widen cycle no to Samaria and no we no say e be kire how the ends of the world.
Yeah.
But in their mind they don't now it doesn't click.
I see.
Also it is say okay in Isaiah chapter 53 or can be about Messiah no be we say by so Messiah ne buy no as a suffering servant no omo tina ya bia wo se nyame na nkasa intervene e ma nyame etumi etwoma gina so but ya question pastor obusa ye no se obi a onji nyame ndi no ana obi ene no enye judie ba ko no test na nkasa ka bi se o ken kan Christians so se nsem na awie dia ya chi na ne se yensu Yakobon yenye ba de yenye ne ngwasen so asem a o ka kire afa Cornelius ho ne se obi a wosuo nyame no ya akire ne bia no nyame ni kunu
See.
San o come.
Yeah.
And she said you can be a Christian and so nyame. But you were Gentiles. Be a no ti baby bomba ya woni nyame. Osuo nyame be on dress is a Jew ni. You don't have to be a Jew to be a Christian. You don't have to eat the same food, dress the same way, any some external things, you know. And yet, no, because we can maintain external differences and cultural differences and still be Christians. And this all be Christian, you know, doesn't mean you also turn be a Jew. But you can still be a Greek and now Nimuname, Usunyame, Edinyame, as them. So one of the things I find when they say unity is not the same as uniformity. You know, we are united by Obia Shaka from. Only if you are here, Ebia Obia would be any open. Ebia Casa Grano, Obia or Casa, and no just a unity. Unity just a Obiangoto, Atadia, Ida Shaka, and when you need and find it, you know. I see. That's another point maybe we can also.
Pastor, thank you so much. May I say, and I watch it. Yet, what this one no say the Spirit is leading. And this one, Bernard, this one person you know.
So for some that's a baby. Say for sa addition in a war. Acts chapter 11, verse 4 to 18. Acts chapter 11, verse 4 to 18. Mekai verse 17 and 18. Can say was it Peter the can't answer me. Was it in Tisu Yankupon Emma one a Chedia Chrono Ara say, Yen so ye Jesus Christ day no. Many fine made to me messy when Yankupon quite 18. No teen say me no. Umwa one ano. No we Yankupon I say. Any no Yankupon ama a man for one and so I've been such a the call and quamu. Addition, sending my baby and Sambi as I was a Sammy Genoso. Near Emra on report to say, Peter, I call a memo for near Sally Desino, a and the Peter Sono and Mumuni say, I dare a beyond or no, say or no bit me a Siamoquai. And I say opinions are, Tembia, Libya, a Samba, a bit me, side bit me, a form opinions beer, and Mra Musa in Nipanon. As I'm crossing the entire a many panel ASR. Now, the immediate pan say, and penny four was at Jerusalem, Mra, or more tea near Peter, I am. On to almost a friend say, on church him. If he says, every day, you tell me, yes, I send me bar. Any panel, you must say the panel crowd, so now, ya judging the panda. As we be a company, Pacono quite said, one chile, as a one. And where they go between my watch as the entire way. The Peter saying, and I did my dia or soon yellow. And so young people, ye more doa, no libida, and then a watch say, Uncle Saconarios fear, na Usuriname, na Emra Coyano. Some concurrent when young coupon Edima or almost me Israel for an answer, or more yet, signing in the man. What the amount I'm a member for say, go a share and come say, and maybe the bar. Safu na so omote sa asem no na mra omote asem no a o cheche mu wie no eno na mekai no verse 17 and 18 no so mu nyina ye dai o mu yi onyankopon aye ehunu se sa onyankopon a asem o kai na bam se amamamfo nyina na mo de be adwensa kira enti ayi aka meka no se tem no so asem bi ba asafo mu so bi ka bibi so bi edi bibi ebra wana se yi bi a ya mienya botre ni emusa opinion if you say there is a opinion nya fa nipa no mienya botre ni efre nipa ni emusa no de ntia ade no ye no kire mu wi a na ni be kwakosie no wotimi ajeje ni ntia ma sa nipa no de sa wotimi ye na so konkon so no edi wani ngodu ye bibia de sa kunimdie na eba ma menka ayi ba ko sa ya sorry say when the spirit is leading emra sa asafu ye di si wa na ye be asori dai ye chinchini di three pempem pa ha ye di nika ka asori da ani di nika ye duro asori da ha na dem so na asasi we sa kolomos gani be si asori da si ye na asasi da ho ye pre tri ye mo mpae du nyankopon eye ya eye enigisem a ya amamasem se o ma conference for no be hu asasi no mo friend say asasi bi da na say be boa ye be boa mo mato ampa so nyankopon di anim e do when the spirit is leading o ma won konkron e di wani bibia mu a senya o how anya mani hunu e de se di nipa esi form any opinion afa am bia wo de ma won konkron na se nyankopon di wani na enokura ana se di nyankopon so de mu ye de mu be
And I watch it with a surprise. It's that way to entry address say, what brought into one tower, dear Abayimu, say, Mam, Kunkuna Quaya, a bit wide in Napa and Kabum. And so was a very cool input to this listener.
Yeah, I'm saying, go for where you come once and down, you can know your Christopher. A Christoni and a Otimika say, Namitia say, Baby Yan Church, no matter as a son. Meaning, I'm not making this why you say, but Umia, dear work, you know, son, Jimmy Greenfound and end of prayer to my as a son. Because Christoni, a war, humility, our Timothy to say I was wrong, but now no. And you need to come once and no, saying, dear, you Yame, I Tina Miasia. It's very difficult. But when we know me Christopher, no one to say there be a Biamia and Ominia, Nanya. By once a pride of Papa. Today we hold on to a name Kutaye, still I know we say, and yet, but because we don't want others to think, say, you're going to not be wrong.
And when you Tina, someone's Shandema said, not you for not a chiwa dear pass, Junior Gentile, and our mom never told us any. But a bra. Oh, my video. This didn't happen. Yes. And I didn't say everything, yes, you know. Oh, Mamma, money deal when you know, 2 years, 20 years or so. Say, Mamma, money dear, and name I yet Jimmy. And if I know a book, someone is here on you, well, no woman don't want to come and say, Mamma, I'm going to cry. A very easy, I might say to me a pretty sense. Yet, I saw the United States now, Sydney Papa. I aim your back.
Meda say there's someone adventuring yet why an edition is no. One thing I know many J home for the early church and say they had a council, a year almost to be here, and they consult, they all come together. And Mr. Cornell Kwame Yeboa. Edition Penna, edition Pessi, whom for the Jerusalem Council.
Last time that said, Wednesday edition said, well, you can't come. A Casafa, the Jerusalem Council. Now, or the echo, my smartphone, my TV, Chimu, if in Chimuba, on aircon. Now, near me, and a Wednesday lesson or air can answer. Ye decline, a year, and church and Casaya doctrine, a idea, a whom hear ye pa. And idea come be away hypocrisy. I don't know the echo galletti from my tea, me, Chimuba, on Ecosidunano. The Dikaya, my smartphone may tell you no. If we say, you for my dream, no, it sounds so no where the covenant people. Ya, we young couple found was or more, and now, or more than Nedianti, no, Mujidi said, or Monquan and Pagia or Homo. And Tino, we be our person, or bed down and only said, young couple chidin and us or young Pagiano, or a man near name, near maybe or said. Oh, yeah, and Sana, Yankupon Genatum. The Dicay pretty trap. On the previous lesson, be a Luciano, and my own says, how we are sorry. His son said, in their mind, no more, you said, Open so bay yam sunia, who trap pretty and Tino. There was no way so waiting ya, bay a Christunia, or bread won't trap, young trap prettier. In the alone a bay a consideration, but some can be a crap from verse 1 or aircon. Acts chapter 15 verse 1 was said. Nenipa be free about the church and you said. So when John Twitty, I said you most are money and a chair no one. Won't to me young one. Now fear Casaka Sani, a chingy didn't be, but Paul Nebanaba, anyone terminal. Was she saw seminty. Paul Nebanaba, no one be no so. And quite small phone when phone change Jerusalem. So until we know and a man, or Mutu Nipa be a camp Paul. Most of one delegation and call Jerusalem because now someone Eban the idea bit timid into Timukas here about Safunum. And he said, Assembly AC were in Safa Hudunuma, or say appealing to the appropriate quarters. And so say, yes, your country will say, what is he saying? What is it? I will say, baby, yet there are some quite bit and Pumas, the horn that was a yellow. Did not Safunum I am crop Emma only delegation, Echo, Council of Jerusalem in the hall. Now, the Tosum you know, for Peter. Peter, what a young coupon also asked you. Dear young Kunkun Shuguya and Yamena also Casa, a man, Pempema, and a man for so come home now, Baba Jazz and Penny Dibacan. Kristo som fekuo no akyire ya nipa binom efiri Yakubu nkyɛn wɔ Jerusalem ɛbaaɛ no ohun sɛ ɔmo firi Jewfoɔ nkyɛn na ɛba nti no na ɔne amamamufoɔ ɛto nsa didi afei ɔmo ba na ɔretwɛn ho hypocrisy yɛ ɛtɔ da na ɛda adi wɔ yɛn mu no nipa no firi Jewfoɔ mu na aba nti na ɔsɛ ɔkɔn ho firi amamamufoɔ no akyerɛ sɛ ɔno ɔnto nsa ndi anaso ɔno ndi ayɔnkofa biara so nti ɛtɔ da ɛwɔ sɛ yɛma yɛ yiw ɛyɛ yiw na yɛda bi nso ɛyɛ da bi unim saa deɛ yi a Peter ɛyɛ na ma Barnabas of all people ɛsue no ya ɔno nso no ɛkɔdii Peter akyi yɛma Paul nipakuo no anim ɔka Peter anim saa adeɛ a ɔyɛ no ɛnsɛ so ɔyɛ saa so nti ɛtɔ da a yɛnyina fam na wɔ baabi a yɛgyidie wɔ no ne yɛyɛ saa a ɛbɛtumi aboa yɛn
This was a very critical point. This is a doctrinal conflict. That's how I would put it. Wabra asafumuno and cheche biaba efe bi ntiase ne efe bi ntiase. Wo show mo background you for the cause background that mo show the Old Testament e chere say so ba be kan Abraham asefo on there na say e church yes, and see, it was a big issue. Meaning say you're suffering, we can also encounter these kind of issues and these kind of problems. And quite as soon as those situations in the bar, I was the answer first we eating solve. Yes.
Now, Penny, so for the second time they come on and say, them say, no more, Jerusalem cancel. And General Conference and I say, I tira a war, Washington. War, and the Pecubs saw a more true. As I doctrines, I didn't know, we should a bottle by. And the CBB about and as I say, but as I was why you want penny for, and so for a week. Because if you are instead say, you can be a sorry, no anymore, but I'm not come, why did them? So I say, no, a 2 year, and yes, I very fair. The idea must have for more regarding. And yes, I so Ebiani was seen I will name that doctrinal. A one so bet me, I saw the Eden opinion. Abba say, okay, Abia say, you say, and if you are Bible, they say, Abia, some, I say, Sadducean, actually, and near Papa, and say, Tebian, very fair, near whom ye, nothing yet date feedback about Ama as we read.
But I suppose you're brilliant, you better try in addition to say, and then up by best and all these points up. Pastor Derek was a difficult solution, and it's not been a additional perceived Thursday.
Well, we who say there was a solution, but many may be a difficult in the freeback.
Okay, I see.
Because Megidi said, then you no confidence, I won't pay for them. Right. Into a the energy and a small whole name, you animal account, and someone company for them. The breeding to know me body to fire. The council knows why bring here woman looking kind Acts chapter 15, verse 30 to 35 now. I do a walk up man, and no more the energy is home. The Nushina makers and you may be a difficult, if you buy it. They be not difficult in the way you said. National, no, a Bimuji is also tragic here. But a great Peter Kasa, Peter may key point to be. Ziminia, Kwamiaka said. Peter said, look, ye Jew for Yamama Hong Kong, and the second I said, Panyamina afraid. They be a coin, so Yamama money, Hong Kong, Yamama, and Yamaya de Wamobi, Obiana, James is really torso. And I just say, Mokan was some say, I'm a move for Yamin Kawamun. If I can go Muna Kaoko, Genesis chapter 12, Genesis chapter 12, Yami Abraham, no catcher and said, through your seed, you know. Or seed may be a blessing to all nations. Salo Kayo, who bring our King Jeremiah chapter 12, additionally Maya, and those who can Gentiles are most obeying Shira, and do a Moyesi Benjamin. Okay, Isaiah chapter 56. Isaiah chapter 56 no, is talking about the messianic age. A great or ye Messiah no beba. And Luca said, even no more Yama, Memu for Nabu, who ran the Homeda covenant in Yamibe Shidas out for Nina. And you know, idea what that, but idea only said, to the be say strange may say or remove the scales from our eyes. In we carry some prejudices. Your name may be a team. to the be a name of Trimono, a sea, crying man, the crabby was on Hono, a flower. Still another my dream on Muni to Musa. And then Acts chapter 1:8, last one of the see. Acts chapter 1:8. Yame say, who wouldn't my dance here? Jerusalem. What did they call Judea? What did they call Samaria? What did they call? How can you believe in this and still think it's I'm a my last point, you're going to know. Peter, maybe I can sympathize with Peter, say, be a no one yet, mean can say, be a no hypocrite. But Mecca say, sometimes it's tough to stand against public opinion. Put the beer as whole penny. Wouldn't say, when you fellas for you know, committee chairman. Wouldn't say, be a Bible say, can done in the home, then Siana, Yamini Kumida. But one year, no committee chairman. Say be all as soon as see a Juma, Memenda. And you know, there being to me, Manon yet to deal with because any rest whopper and farmer as a familiar before. But to the beer, a domina bebuguso. Oh, and up and you fell this dear. Unquire now you say, you go back as Anna, unquire you holy, and unquire you say, to one year, that's what you go but out of Sir pressure, anyways, you know, like, before them be but Jesus said Peter known him the right name by Peter. Maybe he could not stand the pressure at that time around there by the son of any of you.
And before that, now Munano or Madrid near crow. It said no or call Mosada, now he was taking a very big stand. Maybe Mr. We have any for edition and see. Still on doctrinal conflict. We know say this church we are also faced with some of these kind of doctrinal conflict. We cannot ignore this fact about our church. So the person me bisa will have say it's for the time they had Jerusalem Council who resolve this kind of issue. And young fan say yeah as a issue now by the court Jerusalem Council free Jerusalem Council by what should we do? Yemti ya home and I say yembu yenimu the Jerusalem Council the ban in literal sense yes so more
so for Gagram they come and say bibia ye was safun mo e just say ye who say is ye Jerusalem Council well we bet me ko Jerusalem Council so mo cause what but why not the buy no it's a nature some le kwana any nyame asem le kwana. That is our aim. And it's a linear something in Korea. Then we have to raise another question. But we're not canceling the Babanian some Korea. And I think that is what happened. In one of the Mamma some nickel. It's my Yamiasam and Yame humanity echoes. But the look from where everybody Yamiasam Korea. Then, because as someone says, Dinaso. And only no credit. It is a party as someone there, and no Bama and Tawantawadi at Miasayaba, and I am Matias here.
Now let's take the other side. Let's assume say Jerusalem Council no is standing on the Bible, making a point no.
Right.
The other part is to say no. We also think say what the decision now Jerusalem Council are making is not right. That part, what should we do?
What should we do to them?
Yes. And as what should they do? Let's assume say you believe the whole point now holding you right. But based on the council now, we are all part of this group. The group needs saying say what you guys are saying is not right. And Basana, wow, only the main body no what do you have to do? Only your views are not accepted, Pastor Derek.
It's a very tough question. Na mekano you know. The kind of say mashim na you take a decision. The free baby we should not regard that lightly.
Okay.
Mama, I was saying we do.
Right.
Say Namin call for Shia upon Paya say we na tree so Namin tree inquire. The free baby and fano light. Mani who say Yame a lady or more. However, no, say still no the to trust him. Na say, Uchidi say, dear trust him air canon, any dear or more air canon, a different. Maybe you can still pursue and let them know say baby say na mo kan ye but no dey to trust them so one say na trust them okay but there is a point to be there say wo mu system no omo ye persistent but more example maybe gay now we are not saying say gay that's what happen but so be accused say and the church need do because gay crime no a form of sexual expression and in nyame asem emwabura until you can be gay and still be a Christian and you know ebia say na mo koye say basa you can still appeal say bia nuanom by saying the Bible canon almost there be still as an be point to be you hold there between wo conscience and nyame but I don't know should be the last resort. So you know, we are not saying that was Samoka, saying that was Samoka. But we say, oh yeah, na say, when we say baby, you do know, Nipa no anasa for no air denchia kofa to a pa dia. But we say, Yamisu leading the church. Yamiba boy, they are Yamiba money baby, who say, baby, I didn't econom. And you know, we shouldn't take it very light to say, church next year be a boku. I was say, I way you do. Unless say you were very serious and look on. Your mom pioneered a mentor on how to navigate sound testing.
Made a dream sharing now, I say, and then I share in Tower, dear Hodua after the Pentecost. I knew last week in Kabums from quite a best from you say somehow along the way, no, only bad doors, no, now Finch, a chair Hodua by no Titimuka Krabai. And then this way at me, boy, me, choir, a sphere for a fast, and resolve all their issues. And I'm so glad, say, as I said, the idea this way, they were able to solve all the major issues and conflicts. And we thank God so much, said they had Jerusalem Council. That means, say, in every church, in every organization, there is the need for that kind of headship. And I say, leaders are in case say issues be about or more ever born or more so. Major Obian somebody try to now fear the edition in Abbey. Measure safe free and acknowledges.
Pastor, let's understand the baby. Say a tear for Zaka Kra American say, say a Jerusalem Council. No, say Santo and Toedia say by a far Sakiti trap at home. Say a doctrinal circumference. Yes, Sumono, ye Ghana for no. Your traditions if you were. Yes, so no. I can't over the 82 no. There was a tradition you were a new Yakupon as a mede, a boybra. As I said, you should be in and you also know was a yes, a sack. Some for back any example. As I travel with Brio House, you did our 5 years. No, and it's all a over here. Anima. Na sawo je pade a we nyina na e dey say what to ma sabra asabra mo mo hwe na de nyina ko ma sa wo fa se na o mo edi hia na o mo di awerho saa ni bia sa wo ko no mo di awerho bible so say ye nye obi adoye so ye wo fa se o yire so do no e no ma no so e wo ase de se wo so hwe wo enti sa de wo ha ene bible e bo ebra wa dey say mo amutie no bia ni trouble wo mo ne ne trabai you know and I say traditions you know and the Bible ebra yes ma hon konkon elidie no lidie a o de be cop truth no na obetwe free enema a emwaye emanyamson edimi nkoyie na boya me yetinyo so
me da say eda ochre eda so no mai
gra me de kan me say tete no suafo no ana gidifo no Emma ho kwan no with the guidance of the Holy Spirit no umtimi nya unity and yimu ene basawasa ye ntimi o mo ntimi ndamre say siti ge nyame achi so a say yen so ma ho kwan ya krono be guide e be yi yimu inside man na we mu nyina afi ni nyina timi di wodo aka bom aye nyame adwuma
me da say eda so wa bra kwa me
Master Amdase. The American says about doctrine part there. Bible no supersede any other opinion. Human opinion ni bibia. Nti bibia ni a the Bible should be the last resort. And a bi unso. Yensu say ye be gina pintin e wo ama no kore no. Etoda aya na nipa enim hwenti no ya na ye sheki kakra. Etoda ye nyina e ma no kore no.
Ima ye yu ni ye yu
Sa pepe.
Pastor Derek Edu.
So for that say, say the American the any Sabbath school, but me for free Sabbath school no, or say when conflicts arise, the evidence actually say you Christopher, you acquire your first way solve conflicts. We are Sephonia into Kwan, or would you want them almost say one to train entry. It is so unique because we as a phone, you don't expect anything different. But Christopher saying Yantokwa, although I hope I say, but the China Yesu can say Munya Bakono because and don't actually say Christopher because if we can live even when there are conflicts, say, you know, be dominion or semuna ban, Timin Cosel or baby, be dominion or semuna baminko good enumas or baby, be dominion and you know, and no niña sono. Say you were hobrasia, you were forbearing. Bible say you should forbear with others. Say the yes we are no. And no na yen yami su eti emu abi say yes ye. Christopher. And the conflicts by even quiet your first one, you best solve your conflicts no. A very powerful witness and testimony to outsiders. Say conform you Christopher. Because a communion Christopher and same way no ke jabe talk or movie ho. Based on some you Christopher no. Look at how they are laughing and smiling. You know, and also the message say when conflicts arise, ye man yame home come from why na yen demonstrate say even in our conflicts no ye Christopher.
Pastor Eric, nyame Asia opa e was say contributions are over and they are boy edumating. Ye who say the early church was threatened by internal conflict. That means in our churches, in our homes, in our communities, there's a possibility say but said the Pastor Derek, the way I first solve that issue, and only the music and the Christopher Amapa. You are Pastor Derek Abon Pie, am I enough here, the Junadina Abanary.
Chief in the Vampire. You heard was say, so now your head of the church triumphant. Was up for everything could name. To the beer, I green ancient, to the beer, your will or how to the beer, in Yantiasia. By the was so body your name, your name a mass of Nayan could name before. You need tea for you now, a riding pire, yes, surely say. For home come back now, you won't. Now only a year so a bunny will be way moon. Said the bayer, you bet me a for frat now. Said Basse, I green yampa, even in our differences, no. We can still demonstrate to say Christopher. Yes, a Peter and the Pomuna, a tree, almost a Yantia Kabomu Yeduma. I know a powerful testimony to the world around them say, go forward, say, Omunya Semkra, Mosat Nasi did come as some sabums in your four. Some home no. Febima ye need here for you now. Buama Yasafo, ye powerful testimonies to those around us. And I was saying, yes, to the Amen.
Meda was a Sonia Brenna Fayuti edition, Meda, the introduction team somewhere Lanty Asi. So, boy, only share same time next week. Until then, I will say, Yon Kodo Piakui. Magic.